San Diego, California. Known to have some of the most beautiful beaches in the country, many will travel far and wide to experience the culture and the beauties within it. However, for 16 students, this is no vacation. Since 2014, Survivor Maryland started a trend where they made their own college Survivor shows, followed with Survivor Michigan, Survivor UVA, Survivor Boston, and Syracuse. Today, Survivor San Diego begins.
So I'm Hannah, I'm 21 years old. I'm from Maine originally, but I moved to San Diego in like 2018 for college. I'm an astrologer, I'm a Pisces. For anybody wondering, I'm also a Leo rising for all my astrology girlies out there.
Hi, my name is Reed Chromians, and I am an admissions leader at Palm Beach School, San Diego, and I'm also a hairstylist / barber.
I am a junior at the University of Pittsburgh. I'm a nursing major. While I don't want to be seen as a big competitor that people are going to be, worried about and want to vote off, I have no issue talking to other people on my tribe about the ones I think are.
I'm a mechanical engineering student at San Diego State University, and I am a huge Big Brother and Survivor fan.
If I see someone who's going to be a big threat and I think really does know how to play the game, I'm going to talk to people about that and, let them know that I think we should vote this person off before they can actually gain momentum and potentially win the game. Get them out as soon as we possibly can.
I might get a target on my back or give myself a disadvantage by telling people that I know how to play the game.
I do think that there are going to be some pretty competitive people playing and participating, but I think I'll be able to, keep up. I would say I'm a pretty sociable person overall, so I hear that, building relationships and being on a team is like a good team player, something that'll get you pretty far.
I dislike mansplaining, hiking.
For the next 42 days, the survivors will be competing in challenges that will test their body, mind, and will. This game is by no means easy, and the survivors will have to outwit, outplay, and outlast if they want to be the last one standing.
For the competitions, I think I'll be pretty strong. But then again, I have no idea what God Ronan is going to put in front of us, so only time will tell with that.
But I feel like my strategy is just literally to just not be a fucking dick.
Love and be happy to play with anyone else who kind of shares the same views with just being loyal with any alliances, taking the right people with you who've stood by you.
And in the end, only one will remain, win the $1,000, and become San Diego's first sole survivor.
Someone I really wouldn't enjoy playing with, and I know I won't. Just anyone who's super manipulative, just going around behind people's backs.
I really hope I don't embarrass myself too badly this season. I might be out first. That might be the most embarrassing thing.
The stage is set, and today, a new era of college survivor begins. "42 days, 16 people, 1 survivor."
What's up, guys? All right, so Lord Ronan told us that we have to meet at the beach. So I guess that's where I'm headed now. I think this is where we'll get our tribe colors and names and figure out who's on which team. I just ate and I'm ready to fucking slit some throats, baby.
Favorite flavor of dog? I typically try to avoid eating dogs, but it depends on my mood. But I don't know, I try not to be racist against dogs, but
What's your favorite dog?
that's all I was asking.
My name's Thomas McGuire, and I'm the future winner of Survivor San Diego. Proud owner of $1,000. But a little bit about me, since I'm about to win this whole thing. I'm a film major, first of all. One of my strengths, well, I gotta say my biggest strength is that I have an IQ of over 160. And the cutoff for a genius is 140, so I'm about one whole standard deviation ahead of being a genius. So guarantee you, no one in this competition has an IQ of over 122. It's gonna be a steamroll. But I do have some weaknesses. One of my biggest weaknesses is that I absolutely hate it when people bedazzle denim. I just think it looks kind of stupid. I'm going into this competition with the right mindset, to not trust these fucks.
You guys all went to high school?
We all went to La Jolla.
Yeah, okay.
Except like most of us are in the same. I think you're a grade above us. Yeah, I'm one of those.
Okay.
I'm Rebecca. I think that everyone seems nice so far. I just got here. It seems like everyone else knows each other.
Walked in, saw a bunch of people I haven't seen in years. It was nice to see Sam and Tommy and Brandon, just people I haven't seen since high school, who are pretty good friends of mine.
I think I'm one of the only ones who didn't go to high school together.
I really want to play a pretty clean game. I sometimes take some things personally when it comes to games. That's why I'm not gonna let myself get too into this. But I'm gonna play a clean game. I wanna focus on being a person of my word and being someone that my allies can depend on to be telling the truth.
For sure. If it ever came down to, you know, Tommy or me or Sam or me, for sure, I would betray them. Not in a way, you know, to ruin the friendship, but I think, you know, in a game like this, it's not really about the friendship. You guys will be cool after, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
But I'm already kind of thinking strategy. I'm talking to everyone. I'm trying to pick everyone's brains a little bit. I know who I kind of want to and kind of don't want to work with right now, so.
Honestly, the only one I know to be worried about right now is Brandon, because I know he's watched Survivor and is like very into this and probably has like a very well thought out plan about like what's gonna happen. I would like him to be on my team just because I know he knows what he's doing, but at the same time, I would be very wary of him.
I'm definitely going to be trying to figure out just one person that I can trust wholeheartedly, but I'm definitely going to try and talk to everyone in a little bit and just see where everyone's head's at, see what they are kind of thinking. Right now it's so early, it seems awkward to be like talking about alliances. You don't want to be talking about it too early or too late. You got to find that middle ground.
First impressions, this is cool. I'm admittedly a couple shots deep right now because that is how I best socialize. I'm not gonna lie, I'm 21, I'm of age. I know some of the dudes because one of them has hit on me before. And it's fine, that's part of my gameplay. My strategy is basically just to be nice and to have fun and be charismatic. I'm kind of just here to have a good time.
Genre, exactly, you get.
My name's Selena, I'm 20 years old, and I go to UBC in Vancouver for a social justice degree. As far as my strengths and weaknesses go, I'm kind of a goofball. If the first challenge tonight is gonna be like a lot of running or something, that's not sitting well with me. Not super tight in the brains department either.
My name's Dylan Sharp. Just looking at the competition, I'm feeling pretty excited, you know. I'm a confident guy, but you know, I feel like I got a good shot at this competition. But just a few minutes ago, someone came up. Surprisingly enough, his name's Dylan, and I'm super excited to see there's another Dylan in this competition. Definitely means that I have competition, but I'm gonna try and secure a little bit of a team with him and see if I can work something from it.
Typically in college Survivor, you know, they take place in the national college. There's Maryland, there's UVA, Michigan. Everyone here is not going to the same university. Some people don't get to go to university right now. That's great. So raise your hand if you go to the school affiliated right now. Alright, raise your hand if you don't go to school affiliated right now. Alright. Alex, where did you go to school? Selena, I must ask, where did you go to school? Vancouver. Where do you go to school? I work at public. Bella, where do you go to school?
Arizona State University.
So, you know, we're not all different colleges, we're all over the map, but the one thing that we do have in common is that we get to call this place home. So guys, I want to welcome you guys to Survivor San Diego, one district. That is the title name. This is when you clap. So I have two colors right here. I have blue and orange. On the left right here, I have Brandon. So Brandon, come on up. I have Dre. Dre, you're over here. I have Chris Dove. Chris, you're over here. Hey, yes.
Hi, my name's Chris. I go to Mesa right now. I'm trying to become a pilot. I'd say I'm gonna be pretty strong going into this game of Survivor. I really don't know how I'm gonna play this game. I don't like anyone who's trying to be like a snake. So if anyone's trying to pull some under the radar, you know, pull me out from underwater, I don't want that happening, but just here to have a good time, maybe win.
And then I have Bella. Yeah. And then I have Paige. Dylan. Where's Dylan? Which one? Oh wait, you're fucking right there. I forget that you wear a hat now. You're over here. Hey. Rebecca, you're over here. And then last but not least, Selena, you're over here. So for the rest of you guys, this is the other tribe. We have Dylan, we have Tommy, we have Alex, we have Christoph, we have Hannah, Rachel, Reed, and Sam. There's a little twist this season. On each team, you guys will be declaring a captain. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to figure out who that's gonna be. And you're also gonna figure out a team name. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to figure that out.
Yeah.
I like Christoph.
I won when I was growing up.
What happened? You were the one that nominated me.
I don't know. Alright, well, just here, quick. Raise of hands if you vote me. Okay, well, I think that was a simple majority. Unanimous. No, I think I won. Alright, I'll take that.
My name is Christoph. I am going to be playing Survivor with everybody. I don't know who's in it. The only person I know who's in it is Rachel, my current girlfriend. So, but I think I'll still win. This is gonna be interesting though, because I'm certainly gonna, you know, people are definitely gonna see us as a target right off the bat. I mean, people are gonna think, oh, they're a duo at the beginning, but I doubt it. I mean, we're quite independent.
I don't think I'm gonna try to hide that I'm in a relationship. Like, oh well. If people don't like that, then sorry, but we're not really teaming up, to be honest, at all. Like, at all. If anything, I'm just a little more competitive against him.
But I'm a pretty competitive guy, especially physically. I do think that my biggest weaknesses are gonna be too trustworthy. I'm gonna have might be a hard time lying to certain people. But yeah, no, I'm super excited. Let's go.
Alright, I know we're lacking a woman on this team, but we're not lacking the feminine energy. Let's be real. Come on.
We can score Nihilus. Versus Team like Bronx. Talladega.
That's kind of gay though.
Talladega? Team Talladega? I gotta rock with it. I know.
What is it?
I like that. Talladega? It's Talladega is a NASCAR racetrack. Whatever.
1, 2, 3. Talladega! Oh, we need a team name. Okay, well, who wants to be captain?
I hate the eyes.
No, let's not have. Why should I be captain?
Brandon. You're a captain already, bro. You're already ready. You're built for it.
I'll be captain. Alright, if I'm captain, you guys choose a name. You guys get to choose a name.
You're a part of it too. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be like, no.
What is...
Yes, yeah. Team Sam. No, that's so bad.
We can do like a word, or we can do like the Survivor original. There's like Oko, like something, like based off of like the same. Team Leilani.
I'm down. I like Leilani's.
I like Leilani.
It's a Hawaiian person. It's a Hawaiian captain. Yo, Rigo. Leilani's fire. I like that. All right, Team Leilani. Team Leilani? All right, all three. 1, 2, 3. Team Leilani. So, you guys had a few minutes to figure out your names and your captains. I'll start over here. Who's the captain for this team? It's Christoph. All right, Christoph, what's your team name?
We got Team Talladega.
Team Talladega, all right. So over here, who is your captain? Brandon? Okay. Brandon, what is your team name? Team Leilani. Team Leilani, okay. All right, Christoph, Brandon, you're gonna meet right here, and we're gonna do best of 3 rock, paper, scissors to find out which color.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Hey. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right.
All right, Christoph, what color does your team want? Orange? Okay. All right, over here, this is your option. You got blue. I know that's what you wanted, Brandon.
We wanted blue anyway.
It's okay. Are you guys ready to get your first immunity challenge? Both sides, you guys ready? All right. So for your first challenge, if you see right here, we have 2 planks of wood and we have a cup of water on each of them. Today's challenge, on either side of this plank, you guys can start digging. You need to dig a hole big enough for all your teammates to crawl under. If the cup of water spills, someone on your team has to run and go get more water and replace it. The progress on the hole stays the same, but you must replace the water and everyone has to start over again. So do not tip over that water. Make sure that hole is deep enough. On each side, after you're done, you can come back. When you get to the tennis balls, there's 6 tennis balls on each side, okay? So that doesn't mean everybody has to shoot. It means only 6 people and 6 individuals only. If someone makes one, they're done. That's all they can do. The team wins by getting all 6 tennis balls in the bucket. You win immunity. None of you guys will be going home on tribal council, but for the other team, someone will be going home first.
All right, you're gonna be the one who, if you see the water spill over,
I'm gonna put my phone in my shoes though.
All right. What's good?
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right. Go. Oh, there's a rock!
Hey, I'm gonna be right here.
Another rock! Blue team is experiencing a lot of rocks so far. Orange team not so much. Blue team's trying to create a hole. Orange is not even there yet. There's a rock! Oh my god!
Start bringing these sides. Yeah.
We can start looking soon. Someone can maybe get through Bella. You want to try?
If you want me to.
It's like neither team is supposed to.
You want me to try?
I mean, be deeper or what?
I'm pretty small.
Hi, my name is Bella. I'm 21 years old. I go to Arizona State University. Mind over matters, my #1 saying. I can read the room very well. I'm very hyper aware, is like what I like to call it. One thing that I don't think I'll be very good at is the physical aspects of the challenges. Like, I'm definitely not a girl that likes to get that dirty, you know? But I've seen many episodes of Survivor. I could definitely win.
Rachel, go through.
Come on. Go. Orange is gonna take a chance. It might be a little early.
We got one through. Stay low.
And Rachel is first through.
Stay low though.
Wait, hold on.
One done.
We gotta get it deeper. We got one through, but we want to get it deeper. Keep going.
Watch your shoulders.
Shoulder down. Hands through.
Push to your feet. Watch
All right,
your
stop.
You got it. Anna.
Yeah, help them out.
You got it, Rebecca. You got it.
Okay, who's next?
Oh, watch out. You got it. Rebecca with the scare.
Butt down. You got it. Keep your butt down. Get down. Go. You're next. Go down. All right, so this guy. I got it.
Orange chips over their cup. Watch your feet.
Alright.
Okay, we gotta start over.
Got it. So I'm gonna put a foot on each.
Okay.
Hey, people should come here and throw the balls back.
I'll do that.
Okay. Blue has a strategy.
Ow, fuck, man.
Orange is slowly making their way back, but blue hasn't made any fucking sense.
Do we all have to go again,
Keep your
Ronan?
butt down. Keep your butt down.
We all have to go again. Really? This is the best way. This way.
Tommy, go.
Don't turn your body. Keep it flat.
Sam, have you got it?
Yes, Tommy, yes!
Go out.
Oh, that's smart.
Who has it got?
That's smart. You got it.
Okay, someone be the ball retriever.
Yes, Alex.
All right.
Alex, you throw the balls back.
Where's
Tommy, you're throwing.
All right, go. Sorry.
Hey, go. Next person up.
Orange is not made one yet, but they're still in there. Brandon is struggling. I thought he played basketball, but clearly not. Orange is still in there. Nice, close. Blue makes the first one. Alex, you get that? If you make it, would you make it? One more, guys, one more. Orange makes two. Nice, fuck. If you make one, you cannot shoot another one. You can't shoot another one if you make one. That's okay, you're good. Oh! No, Blue's had it in, but it's out. Not to go to California.
We made it right after.
That was a fucking comeback. Holy shit. Leilani won the first mini challenge. No one will be going home on that team for the next tribal council, but for Talladega, I'm sorry. There's a little twist today, guys. We missed the entire month of June. So that means tonight, when we go back to Francois, one of you guys will be the first one voted out of the tribe. So you guys will have like an hour to figure out who it's gonna be. Good luck. So that's all I got for you guys. Let's pack it up and we're gonna head back to Francois. So.
The challenge was really fun. I thought it was great. I did think we weren't as competitive as we should have been at first, but we did make up for spilling a cup. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure Dylan spilled it, but it was fun. It was a good challenge. I think most of our team is very well-spirited and really into it. I do, however, think that one person is slightly less into it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we all did really good.
Yeah.
Honestly,
we just needed to see if anybody wanted out.
Yeah.
But
Fair question.
aside from that, I think we gotta just make our own decision.
I mean, guys, I made the last ball.
Props to you.
You did. It was too late, though.
I know.
No.
But no, it was.
And that person is the person we're going to be voting off tonight.
It is technically like good to see who they're kind of thinking they want to get out.
The weakest link.
I recruited.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
I mean, I definitely whipped some shots, but we won, so it matters.
Oh man.
Exactly. Look at how dry that cup is. That thing is dry.
Well,
it had no support.
We worked well together. That was good.
Yeah. Ronan screwed them over by giving us such a good team together.
Yeah.
pissed. I'm royally pissed. It was so close. It was too close. Oh my gosh. Now our team's in an awkward spot because someone's got to go. But I mean, it's so early, so picking someone to go it's gonna be tough. I don't know. I don't have the vote out kind of personality. I was hoping we just win and it wouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Well,
I was,
okay.
you know
I'd
why?
say three.
Okay.
3 people.
3 people.
It's gotta be you guys are going.
Okay.
Alex.
Okay.
There's no way. I guess.
Oh, no, she was really competitive.
Yeah.
She was like moving
gotta
through
keep
the
Sam.
sand and like kept shooting.
Yeah. I guess Dylan or Alex.
Yeah.
We should have won that.
We were close.
We were close. It was like
If it was, we just made one small error and that was the difference.
Yeah.
So, but now we learn, we get better. They're gonna have a lot more fat on their teams.
That's true.
They gotta carry other people. They gotta carry more people.
They do?
But they have an extra person after
Oh,
night.
I didn't
Yeah, it's even team. So.
I thought the challenge was a good first challenge, pretty rough, certainly a challenge. You know, as far as to who we think we're gonna vote off, I don't know. I need to do some thinking about that because, you know, everyone did the best they could. It was a tough challenge, lots of digging. But as far as, you know, everyone's performance, everyone did really well, and I think we all, you know, tried as hard as we could. Gonna have to de-sand my feet. That's another, you know, struggle we got there. I was, you know, thinking between Dylan and Hannah just because, you know, no one really screwed up or anything, but I think a really important part of the gameplay is, you know, what they add to the team dynamic.
What have happened so far has happened. I can smell weed right now.
It's important to all work together, and I just think, you know, they were lacking a little bit in that sense.
Okay, so today's challenge was a little more difficult than I thought it would be. It was actually easy to dig up the hole, but it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be to go under the piece of wood. So I was the only one, I believe, in both teams that knocked up the cup. If I didn't knock up the cup, I think we would have definitely won, which is, I think, what's gonna put some eyes on me tonight. I had a couple of good relationships with Christoph and Rachel, so but we'll see. We had a little bit of discussion in the back about thinking about voting our cast to the same person. I believe Tommy and Sam and one more person, I believe Hannah, are the ones that Christoph talked to that want to vote me out. So I talked to Christoph and I talked to Rachel that we want to vote actually Alex out. So we'll see, because I realized from the challenge that everyone was digging up the hole, but I looked up and there was a couple of people, specifically Alex, they weren't really putting as much effort into digging it out as they could have.
We are the alpha team, everyone's great, so I am going to be pretty upset to have to vote someone off. I don't want to make the decision.
I'm definitely going to cast my vote to Alex tonight.
You know, if we have to, it is what it is, so hopefully no hard feelings, but you know, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you, I don't remember the challenge. Like, I was kind of just like blacked out in that moment, not off alcohol, obviously, but just the adrenaline. I don't know if it was me who knocked over the cup. I don't know. Actually, it wasn't, because I remember seeing it fall over. I don't want to vote a girl out for feminist reasons, obviously, and it's like we're already down a girl. And so we talked about it from a stance of it being something like, we want a good energy for the team. We want people to be trying hard and to be invested. And that's the vibe that I got from having conversations with people. So yeah, I think that's where it's headed. Overall though, I fucked with my team. I fucked with the energy. Everybody was encouraging, which was cool. And I fucked with the effort people were putting in.
Well, Ronan's gonna do the job, so, you know, whatever. We'll just put in anonymous, but...
So it'll be dry.
Yeah. Oh, I got voted off. It's like, yeah, sorry, see you later. I don't know how the blue team dug the hole so fast. It's kind of like they went to prison or something and dug out, because that was ridiculously fast. So there is one person, definitely, who is less invested than the rest of us, and that's Alex. When she first arrived, you know, she had her puffer jacket on, all that. I was like, okay, cool, you know, it's not that cold, but whatever. And then we were talking about the challenge and what we have to do, and she's like, wait, what do we have to do? I explained it to her, and this is kind of when I realized, like, oh, this might be a problem, because I told her we have to dig a hole and crawl under, and she just made a face like, what? I have to crawl, like, with sand? And I was like, yeah, it's the beach. And I was like, dude, this is Survivor in San Diego, come on now.
Boys, Leilani's won.
It's too easy.
He won. We came up with a strategy. It worked perfectly. I don't know if you guys got the audio of what we were gonna do, but we won. Sam, do you want to hop in here? Yeah, blue team. Yeah. oh shit. How did you guys what did you guys talk about afterwards?
Oh, so we went into a group, we called the team together, and I went, okay, before we start thinking of who we're gonna want to eliminate, let's just ask the question, does anybody want out?
Who doesn't want to play anymore?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? My name's Dre. I'm majoring in aviation right now in order to get my pilot's license, and I'm currently working at a warehouse down by the border. I think I got a pretty good chance at going far in this because I've grown up playing team sports all my life, so teamwork and communication isn't anything new to me.
On the other team, though, I don't know what's happening with them. I know one person knocked down a drink, so that could cause a problem.
One of the guys.
Yeah, one of the guys. I think there's 5 guys and 3 girls on that team.
Christoph and Sam have been talking.
Christoph and Sam have been talking.
Okay, so I've got, I was working closely. I knew I could rely on the vote of Alex. I knew I could rely on Alex voting with me. And also,
Oh, you just bring it out there? Huh? Just bring it out to the grass, it's fine.
Okay. How the fuck you get in there? Oh.
Reed and I were on the same page about Dylan. And then I went to Alex and told her we're gonna vote for Dylan. So we already got some votes for Dylan. But then we called a meeting and we asked, hey, does anybody want out? I think that's the most important thing to ask. So to just narrow it down before we start naming any names or thinking of who we want to vote out. Does anybody want out? Does anybody not want to commit to this? But then no one said anything. But then Alex complained about the sand.
De-sand my feet. That's another, struggle we got there.
And I was just like, shit, bro. All eyes were on her. We all kind of looked at each other. We were like, I had to think, is it better to keep the team strong as of right now? Or keep voting power? That's what I was thinking. Because obviously, I'm never going to get that vote back that would vote with me. But also, it's important to keep the team strong this young in the game.
All right, so what's your name again?
Team Talladega.
Team Talladega.
Talladega, bro.
So clearly the challenge didn't go as well as planned. You guys, there was a knocked cup. Someone had to go make a little route, but you guys were actually right in it. It literally came down to the last ball, right? That's fucking insane. But unfortunately, of course, he came up a little short. Christoph, how was it taking the title as captain? Was that a little worrisome, or was it really just no problem at all?
Nah, I wasn't super worried. I mean, it was just there was between Tommy and I, and when we asked, everyone just raised their hand for me. So
nice.
I wasn't looking for it, but I'm happy to be team captain, Team Talladega.
Nice. All right, cool. Yeah. All right. Dylan, it's no secret that you were the one who knocked over the cup. How does that feel going to tonight's tribal council? Do you feel like there's eyes on you, or do you feel like you're feeling pretty good?
I mean, I definitely feel like there's a couple eyes on me, but I still put as much effort as I could into it, and we still ended up in the end getting down to the last ball, and even maybe the last second.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were still pretty close. But of course, if I didn't knock the cup, we definitely would have won.
All right, Hannah, how does it feel being one of the 3 women on the tribe? I know you're very passionate about
being a woman.
Yeah. It is no lie.
I mean, I guess I'm a woman, But it's cool. It's cool. I mean, I fuck with the feminine energy. I don't know what else to say.
Alright guys, so this is how it's gonna work. One by one, you guys are gonna go to the living room and you're gonna be casting a vote. Say a little thing to the camera. I'm gonna read the votes out here. Whoever has the most votes will be voted out. Reed, you're first.
I'm sorry. It was a good effort, but it had to be.
I cast this vote primarily because we had discussed this about energy and stuff, and I do feel like a dick, and it sucks to vote anybody off. But I wish you the best. You're cool as hell.
Alright, when I read the votes, person voted out will have to leave the tribal council immediately. Alright, I'll go for it. Alright, first vote. Dylan. Second vote. Alex.
I wonder it
That
took so
person
long.
colored it in.
Yeah.
Alright. Wait, who was that?
Third vote. Alex. Fourth vote. Alex. Alex. First person voted out, Survivor San Diego, 1 district. Alex, can you bring your torch?
Okay.
Alex, try to spell again.
You'll always be Talladega!
So no, we're not quite done yet. This is gonna be a very fast-paced season. We still got one more challenge for tonight, and on Thursday we're gonna go right into movies. We're gonna do a challenge right now. You guys will have a day or two to figure out who it's gonna be, whichever loses. And on Thursday, as soon as we get here, someone will be voted out. So for tonight's challenge, it's pretty simple. You guys are gonna do a series of 1v1s. You guys are gonna balance a cup on a paddle, and you guys are gonna be pretty much like dancing, and whoever knocks the cup off, that's a point for the other team. Pretty simple, right? You have to knock out the cup. As soon as the cup touches the ground, it's a point for the other team.
What kind of dancing?
You know, tangoing, whatever you want. Blue team, you have 1 extra person, so you will be singing someone out. Figure that out. Guys, come up with a strategy, and we'll start. It's really simple. I mean, it's just like this.
I'm a little bit tipsy.
I can dance.
Whoever has a bigger
She can't
dance.
She got the wiggles.
Do we have any volunteers?
Wait, should we play some music?
I'll definitely sit out. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. No, I'm about to go take my solo shot. No. Let me sit out. You're the life of the party. I'm sitting out.
Good luck. We will start now.
Let's go!
Are we not dancing?
No!
Come on. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go, Sam! Come on!
Alright, wait, before you guys go, let me stop. Alright. It's Dylan for Leilani, and then Tommy for Talladega. I always forget.
Yeah.
Alright, go.
Alright, go.
Tommy! Keep it
This is a cat fight.
No kicks!
Wait, no kick.
Oh, no, the rules.
I heard dance.
Alright, Tommy!
Hey, you're everything!
Push his ass.
3 points Talladega, 0 points Leilani. Dre, you gotta clutch this one out. All right.
Let's go, Drake!
Come on, Drake. 3, 2, 1, go.
Got it. Let's go, Paige.
1 point Leilani, 3
Let's
points
go, Paige.
Talladega.
All
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Watch the
cup. Talladega wins immunity. Holy fuck. So, congratulations, Talladega. That's a bounce back from obviously voting someone out. You guys will not be voting out anybody at Tribal Council. You guys are safe. But for Leilani, you guys have a few days to figure out how it's going to be. You guys will get a hidden immunity idol clue. We will get it from the card. I don't have it right now, but we will get it before you leave. It's up to you if you want to read it to anybody. Christoph, as captain, you get to decide which member on the other team is going to get the hidden immunity idol clue.
Wait.
I pick Paige.
All right. So Paige, I will get that clue to you. Like I said, it's up to you if you want to tell your team. But that is your guys' clue. You guys in a future challenge will get a clue as well. So that's all I got for you guys today. I really want this to be a great season. After what I saw today, I think you guys did great. So round of applause. All right, thank you guys. That's all I got. That's all I got.
There's not a lot of people that I can talk to.
It was tough going without Alex, but had to be done. Someone had to go. And, I mean, who else could it be? She just didn't put in the effort.
Yeah, everybody's voting Alex so far.
Outweighed Alex. Sorry, Alex. We love you.
Yeah, Alex. You're just not as invested as the rest of us.
Yep. She doesn't have the will. She doesn't have the heart. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. Can't do the sand. Talk to the hand.
True. That man only speaks facts.
We all just kind of knew, I guess.
Oh my god, I just dodged a big bullet. During the challenge, I was the one who knocked up the cup and caused our team to lose the challenge. I still feel responsible for it. It put a lot of eyes on me and people wanted to get rid of me. So Christoph walked up to me after the game and he told me that he talked to Sam and Sam told him that him, Tommy, and Reed, they want to vote me off the game. But he also told me that he convinced them to vote off Alex.
And Christoph told me aside, we're voting for Alex, right? And it was kind of the general consensus that we all changed to Alex.
And I believe the logic behind that was because they thought Alex could be a risk factor in the future. She might not perform as well in the future games as anyone else in the team. So that made me have a lot of respect for Christoph, and he pretty much saved me. And in the future, if anything happens and I feel like he's in danger, I will definitely do as much as I can to help him out stay in the game. I came really close to leaving.
Which way should I do it? This way or this way?
That way.
Let's see it. Alright, no wait. Don't you do like one of each?
I don't know. Oh!
One more.
Oh!
Let's see it, Hannah. Okay, so you're going with this side.
Ooh!
You're swinging
You
too
can
much.
do it.
Alright, you got it right here.
Like what?
Oh my
You can do it.
Pull myself up?
Yeah.
Sorry, I did the pull, not that one.
I can't do it either.
Not that kind of pull.
Okay, so Christoph gave me the hidden immunity idol clue thing, which honestly I feel good about, not so much in the way that like I could potentially have the idol, which I would like to and I'm gonna try for it, but I think this could be a good way just to like kind of put people like think of me nicely, because I think I'm gonna tell probably everyone in the group, just kind of let them like come together and like try and work with it. I don't think there's anyone I'd want to like not do it, and I'm not going to keep it to myself because then they'd probably like be worried about me, and then I just don't want them to like think of me in that way. So I don't know when I'm going to tell them though. Okay, hidden immunity idol clue. Monkey see, monkey do. Find the idiot in the main find the idol. Sorry, it's really bright. Monkey see, monkey do. To find the idol, the main number is 2. From the hub of Ronan is mini discreet. However, I can ensure it is somewhere along the street. The gorgeous trees along Boulevard are quite the catch. Climb a tree related to some stars and you may find a snatch. Cool.
Stairs.
Stairs. I'm stupid.
One. Since we lost, we have to vote someone out, so we've been thinking, who's that gonna be? So I talked to Dre, I talked to Dylan S, and at one point I talked to Chris, and I think right now what we're thinking is making somewhat of an alliance in the Leilani tribe. The goal is to get probably Rebecca also, so we would have majority. We would have 5 out of the 8 people. So that would leave Selena, Bella, and Paige left out, and they seem like they're in their own kind of bubble.
What's going on is me, Brandon, Dre, and we're trying to decide a girl on the team that we want to create like a strong powerhouse for Team Leilani. Like I said, you're in there. So we're trying to decide a girl on the team because we have to vote someone out next week who we want to go.
So we have Selena, Paige.
Yeah. So the consensus is Rebecca made the second shot or the first shot of the entire game. We really like Rebecca. It seems like Bella and Selena kind of have like this dynamic going on, but clearly there's a stronger dynamic in our group, and we want to make that like the priority. So I think I'm asking, like, where do you think your foot lands as far as who do you want to go next week, or this week, because it's going to be in 2 days. We need to figure this out, and it would be good if you joined us and we could get a group vote. That way we solidify it.
Bella,
okay.
If I'm being honest.
Reasoning?
I don't know. It's just like it's probably a bit of bias just because I know everyone else more.
Personally, I don't know anybody, so I would definitely put Rebecca or Dylan on the chopping block because I don't know them as well, and I feel like they're definitely the 2 people that I would vote out.
Who's mentioning Bella? And
who's mentioning
Chris?
It's just like, okay, I think Bella will be better at the challenges, but at the same time, I don't know her that well. I don't know where her mind lies in terms of what she wants from the group. If I want to get someone out who's strong, I want her. And I know at the same time, if Bella's out, Paige and Selena are going to be even more passive, because you can tell.
Yeah, exactly.
Games,
That's
they're
what I'm
very
trying to say.
passive.
I think they'd be even more passive.
So, do we want?
I think we would get out the passive ones first.
I would rather the passive. I agree.
So out of Selena, Paige, or Rebecca, who are you like kind of leaning towards?
If we're trying to knock someone out as passive, I'm gonna say Selena.
Okay.
That's worth leading to.
That's what we were all talking about. I like Rebecca she made the second shot. She was like the first girl to make it. And Rebecca doesn't really know Paige, Selena, or Bella. They all kind of know each other.
That's just chick shit.
Yeah. They're already kind of like a trio. Rebecca, I feel like we kind of get with us, the majority.
Yeah.
So we have 5, and then we're chilling for 3, at least minimum 3 weeks. You know?
We also need to figure out, I haven't shit up like Paige told you about the immunity idol clue?
Yeah.
I haven't heard about it
She
yet.
has not said. All I know is she hasn't. All she said was that she'll drop it in the group name. If she doesn't come clean with it, then it's probably gonna be her. If she does give it to the Leilani tribe, then I think we were all thinking about going with Selena. I think that's where we're kind of thinking.
So Paige, if she doesn't say anything, Selena, if she
and we'll give her a shot to we'll be like, hey.
Because she mentioned she was going to drop it, so.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll be like, hey, you still have the hint?
And if she says something otherwise, it means she changed her mind.
She has 1 day to find the idol or she's out kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm excited, looking forward. I'm glad you guys reached out to me. I was a little worried after that second challenge. I really dropped the ball, but.
Oh, I fucking was dancing.
I don't think any of us did it.
We all got, collectively, I wouldn't put that on anyone. It was a one-on-one thing. We all got whooped.
1, 2, 3, Team Leilani.
So yesterday was our first day. We met everyone, did some challenges. We won one, lost one. Someone's been sent home already. Tomorrow, my team has to decide who to send home. I've been talking to Brandon and Chris and Dylan. We all were deciding between Serena. I fucking forgot her name. The blonde girl. Selena, yes. And Paige. Paige, because she was given the immunity clue and she hasn't told the rest of the team, so we don't think that's very trustful of her. We don't want that in the long run. And Serena, just because it's the next person to vote out right now, I guess. Gonna see what happens tomorrow. Maybe Paige will let us know what the clue was. You know, maybe there'll be some like changes of heart, but a little nervous for tomorrow.
So, the second challenge, Lord Ronan surprises us with us having to do another challenge. And I looked like a freaking idiot. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know. It's hard to explain because I kind of want to give it the blame to Lord Ronan not explaining it very well, because I thought we were supposed to dance. If you look at the clip and you see me kind of shimmy, thinking we had to dance, and then Reed just swats it away. Also, it was pretty funny when Tommy went for the kick and kicked Dylan's cup, and Dylan just pauses and yells, "What the hell?"
Yeah, that guy Tommy's a fucking idiot. Not gonna lie. Don't know what he was doing that challenge.
I really went in not knowing at all what to expect, so I definitely was coming in at that disadvantage that no one knew me, I knew nobody, and I definitely felt that while I was there. Even though everyone really seemed nice, I can tell that, you know, people are close friends. They're probably not going to want to turn on their friends in the game the same way that it would be so easy to vote me out. I have been thinking that it was probably going to be me because I really haven't talked game with anyone, more socializing with the girls, maybe mention of girls working together, but definitely no specifics, no game. But today I got a message from Brandon and we started talking, the 4 guys in the group, and I have been talking since then. At first we were saying that we'll probably want to vote out Paige tomorrow so that she doesn't have more time to find the idol. But then as we were talking about it more, I suggested, and I think some others thought this too, you know, Paige may have found the idol. So in that case, she would save herself and the 3 other girls would probably vote one of us and we would be going home.
Figured I'd check in. I was hanging out with Paige the other day, and so me and her were kind of talking about what we thought might happen. Personally, at the moment, I don't think anyone deserves to go. Like, we all did pretty good on the first challenge, in my opinion, and I like everybody. They're all, you know, pretty enthusiastic and seem like they want to be here. From what I hear, though, people have been saying that they think it's either going to be like Dylan or Rebecca, and I like both of them a lot, and I think they're both really strong assets, but personally for me it would be beneficial to keep Rebecca around, I think, because we're tight and I find it kind of unlikely that she'll put my name down. For me, I might be leaning a little bit more towards Dylan, but I kind of just see where my intuition takes me, I guess, and decide later on.
There's still time left before the vote, so we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I decided to do a little bit of digging on my own. So I'm going to reach out to the girls, maybe if they're all sharing about where the idol is, and I can suggest that we look together. I think I'm gonna keep this a secret for now. I'm not gonna tell the guys that I'm working with that I even texted the girls because I don't want that to backfire on me if they find out.
Brandon, Dre, Chris, and Rebecca and I seem to have some sort of alliance going on right now, at least for the time being, which I'm pretty pumped about because it gives us a majority in our group if there is a time like this that comes again where we have to vote someone out. It's a little scary because I know holding people who are really confident or just really having people around me that feel like they're going to be around to the end and are going to strive for it and obviously plot against me is scary, but I think for the time being, up until about the middle of the game, I can kind of use them to carry me, and they can also carry themselves.
So I talked to Rebecca, and she seemed like she was on the same page with what we were saying yesterday. So right now, we have a group chat of me, Dylan, Rebecca, Dre, and Chris, us 5. See, now we're stuck in a predicament because we want to vote out Paige because she won't give us the hint and is being a little suspicious. But the problem is, if she finds the idol and uses it this week, then we're literally screwed. Even if one of the 5 voted to someone else, the math would just not be in our favor. So that's the problem we're in right now. We could try and go for Selena, and maybe next week our numbers would be better in our favor. And I'm gonna lay low and not get caught in the crossfire, pretty much. I'm gonna say it's their idea.
Okay, so I was at Six Flags all day. To like put it in reference, the day before that was Tuesday. We did the first day of Survivor. I got the hidden immunity idol clue. I told pretty much everyone on my group that I'd give them the clue, you know, just as a sign of like good faith, alliances and whatnot, which I was actually gonna do before, and then I realized that was kind of stupid. So, after I got back from Six Flags, I climbed a tree, like different trees for an hour. I obviously needed this idol. So I'm gonna look for it first and try and find it, and then I'm gonna pretend like I just got home from Six Flags and be like, here, I'm giving it to you guys so you can all look for it.
What? She's gonna throw a rock at it.
Oh my.
How did she throw the flashlight up there?
She threw the flashlight to get the idol, but now she
okay.
can't get her flashlight.
It took me an hour to solve probably the simplest clue just because I didn't want to cross the street. So, I got this. Congratulations, you have found the hidden immunity idol. When played at the tribal council, any vote cast against you will not count. If you intend to play the idol for yourself or someone else, you must do so anytime before the votes are read. If you do not use the idol and are voted out, the idol no longer has any power in the game. The last time you can use this idol is when there are 5 players remaining in the game. I'm pretty sure they're gonna assume I have it, which I do. I think Dylan and Brandon are gonna be the most suspicious of me, possibly Dre. I don't know if Chris will, but definitely Dylan and Brandon are gonna be suspicious. Unfortunately for Dylan, I think he's the one the girls are gonna try and vote out. I kind of hope it's not going to be a girls versus guys thing on our tribe when it comes to voting people out, but I think it might be. All I know is I want to keep Rebecca on our team. She's a vote for the girls, and I also really like her. She's very sweet, and I don't think she should be the first person out. I don't think anyone on our tribe deserves to be the first person voted out of our tribe, but they won't be the first person voted out of Survivor in general, so at least there's that.
So, a little update. It is now 6-7 hours before the tribal council today, and Paige just put the immunity hint in the chat, which is pretty annoying, honestly. Dylan and Chris said that they went to find it
I'm outside right now because I'm actually looking for the clue. Yeah. Paige released the clue this morning about 10 o'clock, and I came over here as fast as possible. The clue talks about being on the boulevard in these trees, but I've been climbing over here, been over here about 20 minutes, and I just can't seem to really find anything.
Okay, so Paige just sent the clue for the idol, and it said something about the hub of Ronin. I'm guessing that means Ronin's house. The only thing that I'm curious about, I haven't been able to find it so far, is that, you know, why would Paige send the clue to everyone for the idol? She waited at least 2 days before she would send it. So maybe she wanted to make sure she had time to look for it, already found it, and now is sending us on like a wild goose chase.
I guess I can take a leap of faith here to say that Paige found it, which, you know, it's gonna definitely throw some things into the air here soon.
We're all thinking that Paige has it. And my thought is it's either Paige has it or Dylan and Chris. If I don't see Paige ever use it when we're trying to vote Paige, Lena, and Bella out, then it's definitely Dylan or Chris that has it. So we got to be wary about that. I'm going to talk to Dre about that. I think Dre might be my number one guy. He might be my closest ally in this so far. But yeah, I think the plan is we kind of spook Paige into giving her idol up. If she does have it.
Unfortunately, Team Leilani lost their second challenge, so right now I'm on my way to go to a tribal council. One of us are getting voted off. I'm so not ready for it. I barely got to know everybody. So hopefully tonight goes well and we win a lot of the future challenges, so we don't have to go through this hard decision ever again.
Honestly, I'd prefer if one of the girls already found it, if Paige already found it. I think she'll get voted out eventually, but I think if one of the boys finds it first, someone in my alliance, I'm probably screwed, because that means once the other girls are out, I'll probably be like first on the totem pole to be voted out. So we'll see how it goes down, we'll see what happens. I tried. I'm feeling a little defeated right now, but I think it'll work out.
Okay, so in terms of my expectations for tonight, which is gonna be, sorry, my friend's gonna come out of the bathroom, which is gonna be the tribal council. I think it's between Dylan and Rebecca. Unfortunately, Rebecca is who I think a lot of the guys are gonna try and vote out, and Dylan for us, because the girls are gonna want to keep Rebecca. And I really don't see myself getting in with the guys or like the alliance like that. I'm gonna try.
It's me and Dylan from Team Leilani. I think we got through the first week. I think we're good, right?
Yeah, we feel really solid.
All right.
But yeah, I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna go. I really think it's gonna be either Dylan or Rebecca, but we really haven't talked as much with the team. I know me and Selena personally plan on obviously keeping Rebecca. We have an alliance, the girls all do, and the more girls that stay, the more votes not for us or for me. I don't know how tonight's gonna go. I personally think I'm safe. It should be really funny if it just cuts to me being voted off after saying that.
Leilani Tribe, obviously you guys came out on top the first challenge. It was really close, but you guys were obviously the better team. Very impressive. You saw in Talladega, Alex got voted out. I don't know if you guys know what happened.
but it really shows in this game. Alex felt pretty safe, and you guys are never safe in this game. So really quick, Dre, how do you feel about your team? How do you feel about reconnecting with some old friends or new people you never met? How do you feel?
It's pretty dope to meet everyone and then reconnect too. Feeling pretty strong about our team. Sucks that someone has to go though.
Chris, you were literally like an hour before the show, like added to the show. How does that feel? Are you really happy to be part of this experience? You know, is it really just like exhilarating, just being thrown into a situation with like no time to prepare? Some of these people have had like a month or two to be ready, so how do you feel?
I know absolutely nothing about Survivor, but I'm excited to play, and I think that honestly makes it more fun being thrown to a new scenario. There's in the thick of it.
Paige, at the last challenge, you know, Christoph, team won, and he had the decision to give you a hidden immunity idol clue. Is that like a lot of pressure? Were you glad to have it? How has that whole experience been? You've only had like 48 hours to find it or do whatever you want with it, so just go over that with me.
Yeah, I was glad to have it just because it's kind of cool to have. It worked out kind of funny because I ended up going to Six Flags the next day, so I couldn't do anything. But it was kind of nice because I do like everyone on my team, and like even after kind of the groups dissolve, if I'm hopefully still there, I kind of like to maintain alliances with the people here. So I sent it to the group chat. Like I went to the beach today, I didn't really for it, but I sent the clue to the group chat so you know they could hopefully find it, and then just hopefully as a sign of like good faith or like future lasting loyalty or something.
Rebecca, I want to turn to you. You know, I literally met you a week before this at a bonfire. You were excited to be part of the show, but it's very clear that you don't really know anybody in this entire season. How is that going to the show? Are you intimidated? Are you excited? You know, you're meeting a lot of new people, a lot of great people, so just go over that with me.
Yeah, I really didn't know what to expect coming in here with all new people, knowing no one, but everyone seems really cool. And it's really nice to get to know everyone. I really like this team. I think we work well together. And I'm excited for this season of Survivor in the summer.
Selena, I want to turn to you really quick. You know, during the kickback, you know, I could definitely see some lines being drawn in the sand. I saw the girls and the guys hanging out. How does that contribute to your gameplay? Are you excited about the girls you're working with? Are you excited about the guys you're also playing with? Just run that by me.
Yeah, I noticed that a little bit too. Obviously, the girls on our team are like my homies and like have been, but also I love the guys on our team too, and I'm getting excited to work more with you too. I think we need to communicate a little more.
Alright, so this is how it's going to work. One by one, each of you guys will go into the room. You will cast your vote. I will read the votes, and the person with the most votes will be voted out. Dylan, you're up first.
This is ghetto production right here.
We make do with what we have.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It has to be the girls.
It was so nice to meet you. You're really cool. I'm sorry I have to do this. You have my vote tonight.
Sorry, just the person I worked with the least. I love the guy, but no other options.
I'm sorry, someone has to go first.
Alright, I'll go get the votes. Alright, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, I'll read the votes. Person with the most votes will be voted out of Tribal Council immediately. Let's do it. First vote, Dylan. Second vote, Selena. Selena. That's 2 votes Selena, 1 vote Dylan. Selena. Dylan. Dylan. 7th vote, Selena. So it's 4 votes Selena, 3 votes Dylan. Selena, this one's for you. Vote it out. Second person voted out Survivor San Diego, 1 district. Selena, I'm sorry, you need to bring your torch. Selena, the tribe is spoken. Alright, so clearly to Selena, that was a big shock. She was very emotional. But of course, like I said, the game is only getting harder from here. The bonds you guys make in this game are only meant to be broken. There's only one winner. You guys got to get ready for your next immunity challenge. It's going to be a hard one. And next week, someone will be voted out of this game. So we'll take 20 and then we'll get started. Next week on Survivor San Diego, Leilani reacts to the Selena vote out.
Dylan got 3 votes on him.
I get
He's
it.
flipping out.
On her part,
standpoint,
dumb as fuck.
It's hard, but I did what I had to do.
Definitely know she's a backstabbing like asshole.
Tensions between the tribes flare.
I've been training for this my whole life.
what is this, Talladega? Tell a bitch.
Just yell. Yell if it's 7 of diamonds.
But what house? You have to say the house, man.
Oh, fuck.
I'm really shocked, actually. I was like really into the first challenge. I thought I was doing good. I think the person that might have voted me out was Rebecca and all of the guys. I thought me and Rebecca were super tight, so that's a little bit of a pull at the heartstrings, but you know, it's fine. It was fun while it lasted.
Yes.
I said Serena.